railway between Abuja and Kaduna. Then when, some people were kidnapped. One of the people that was kidnapped was a junior brother of a friend of mine. I think they were asking for 50 or 100 million. I'm not quite sure what the ransom figure was. So, everybody put money together, gave it to this guy to go and deliver. Our guy was released after the money was delivered. But the person that delivered now came back with a story. He said he had to go through 3 military checkpoints on his way to the rendezvous that was given by the kidnappers. He said, and in each of those checkpoints, they demanded money. He said, by the time I got to the third one, he said, look, these guys will count this money and they will find that it's less because you guys have been collecting. He said, tell them that we were the one that took it.
So the military know they are there.
So when he got to the kidnappers, and of course they counted the money, I think it was missing, 5, 6, 7 million, I can't remember. He told them, it's the checkpoints people that collected it. He said the kidnappers said, okay, no problem.
Can you break this down? Is it that the military knows that the kidnapper is there?
Of course they do. Every time people are kidnapped in Nigeria, the military and challenge, they know. Their excuse is always, we want to avoid collateral damage. That if we go there, like that, some of the hostages could be killed. But that is the excuse they are using, and that's why the industry is increasing. I have a feeling that if you do the study very well, you find that it's the same set of people that are repeating the kidnappings. So people you didn't get rid of first time are now kidnapping over and over again.
Are you saying it's not a Fulani problem?
Oh, no. It's not a Fulani problem at all. No, it's not Fulani. You see, the thing about this Fulani thing is, I read an intelligence report, for example, of somebody captured as a Boko Haram terrorist. Why did you join Boko Haram? I was reading his interrogation. The guy said he lived in a village in the north. He said he came home one day and found a man who was the richest man in the village in his bedroom with his wife. He said in order not to commit crime, he went to report the man to the local police. Guess what? He said it's him, the husband, that the police came to arrest. And they locked him up for 30 days in their cell. I think eventually they released him. And he said he told himself that if he has an opportunity, he would deal with these police officers. When the Boko Haram recruiters came calling a few weeks later, he was happy to join. After their rudimentary training, the first place he led attack on was that police station. He killed all of them, all the police officers there. That guy was not in Boko Haram because he was a Muslim or some religious purpose. It was because of the failure of the criminal justice system. So that is why, it's lazy analysis to think, Boko Haram, they're all Islamic terrorists. No, there's that element. I agree. But there are all kinds of reasons. It's not even Fulani problem alone. During Buhari, we got up to the point where we had 86. That's according to the Inspector General of Police. We had 86 armed non-state groups in Nigeria. IGP Alkali said so. So it's a public record. 86 armed non-state groups. So which means there are now almost 86 mercenary groups in Nigeria. And the report is that the most effective, I'm using effective in a perverse way now, the most effective groups were the Fulani ones. Because they would take whatever they're high on, whatever they are, and they can kill anybody. So if you are in Benin, or a village outside Benin, and you are fighting with the village next door, and you are looking for who will do your dirty work for you, you pay them. And they tell you that these Fulani groups are the most effective. You pay them, they come to the next village and kill everybody. Witnesses will say they are Fulanis that came to attack us. But they are not attacking you because they are Fulani. In that sense, they are attacking you because they were paid to do so.
So how would you explain what is going on in the Middle Belt? They attack, they occupy. How would you explain that?
The Middle Belt is made up of all kinds of, it's not one reason why we're having problems. Some of the reasons what I've just explained in terms of traditional long-term grievances between different groups. Some are clearly religious, but more importantly, many are political in nature.